Oh
There we
yes, we are
go.
live.
Awesome. Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. It's Friday, April 10th, 2026. This is the weekly update for Tibane Labs. Got a lot of stuff to go over. I'm here with George as usual, and Mark, of course, and myself, Van. Very good early morning to you, Mark. How are you doing today?
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon to you. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
fine, and you?
Doing great, man. Just running around, doing stuff around the house, getting my kids ready for stuff, and at the end of the Easter break week, the spring break week, so they're going back to school next week, so it should be a little bit easier to get these going. But doing well, George. How are you doing today?
Doing good, guys. Can't wait to hear all the new updates.
Yeah, been a lot of cooks going on in the background. So let me get the repost out on the main account here really quickly while we set up. Let everybody know we're live. Throw it in the Telegram as well. Which, if you are in the Telegram and you're shy, I will be monitoring the situation in Telegram. If you want to ask questions, you can go to. I think it's Telegram. To BondNet is the address, so you can hop in there. And we also have comments live on X as well, I believe, right, Mark?
On X and on YouTube too, by the way.
On YouTube as well. That's right. So we're live on Pump, X, and YouTube. Appreciate Mark for setting this up. It's a nice way to get do these streams on Friday, cover all the things we've been going through. Let me get Telegram open. Put the link in there. Lots of communities have come on board this last week. I guess I'll start there. We can run through some of that, and then we can move into updates. Is that okay, Mark?
Yes, please.
Sure. So we're going to Tibane. We're going to Tibane.net. Staking. Look at some of the new pools in there. We had Deep Nets come on a couple weeks ago. They're doing really fantastically well. Pool's very healthy. About 15% of their supply staked. A little over 7 Solana and rewards, 15 stakers, doing really well. They've been making some really nice posts and tweets and things on X about us and their experience with the protocol. Very happy for that. Very appreciative of that. Doing really well. You got Wiener. The boys are holding their wiener. That's been the meme that's evolving. Is get rewarded for holding your wiener. They're doing really well. They get almost 15% of their supply staked. 18 holders in the pool, 1.65 Solana rewards accrued in just a few days. Doing really well. Maddie's been bag working like crazy. Very, very happy with how things are going with the protocol. And again, just been giving us a lot of great PR, word of mouth on the timeline. We love to see it. Then we had Balls come on. So we got Wiener and Balls on the platform. Balls has got 113 million tokens, just a little over 10% of their supply. I guess it's like 20 something percent of their circulating supply because they have a bunch locked up or whatever. Sitting at about a half a Solana in rewards, 17 holders, doing very well. That's our first Jupe token, a Jupiter ecosystem token. Mark was able to work out a solution to get them onboarded. So now that's part of the updates for this week is that we're now able to service pump tokens, any token on Solana really, but specifically we have infrastructure now set up for Jupiter Eco tokens. That's the Jupe S and /Jupe X ending tickers. If you guys want to come open a pool up on Tibane.net, it's ready to go for you. And of course we got the standbys Flash Screener and Bubble Tea Cat, both of them doing really well. Their pools are starting to come up. Flash Screeners got a little over 16.6%. A quarter of a Solana in there, and Bubble Tea Cat at 1.6%. That's Hoppy's AI platform she's been working on. It's about 1.15 Solana in rewards. And and of course we've got Nick Ray's Telepath 8, which some people have been trying to work that back up. And I'd like to see that. It's a 50-50 split between Nick, who was the first person to make a token telepathically with his Neuralink token. Really great human being. I've had a pleasure knowing him, and he agreed to put half of his rewards onto Tibane.net as well, and they're getting close. Their rewards are slowly trickling up as well. So really big week for onboards. Lots of great word of mouth around the around X and the social channels and things like that. Talking to some more projects in the background, close to bringing on more onboards. So if you're listening to everything that's going on here and you want to have a pool, remember it's free, costs absolutely nothing to open up a rewards pool on Tibane.net. You can set, as little as 0.1% of your creator fees or up to 100% and share it with your holders. And like George and I and Mark talking about before we started the show, that's pretty much all anyone's talking about is trying to return to bag work and have holders winning and holder rewards. Like everybody's talking about this. Every other post is this. And it's what Tibane offers, and it's free. It just takes a few minutes to set it up, and I'm excited about it. We're starting to catch some good traction, and I'm looking forward to compound on it in the weeks to come and months to come, and looking forward to building, a real solution for holder rewards and ways for people to share token rev with their holders and make it easy, cheap, fast, and free. So, what do you think about that, George?
Yeah, honestly, you kind of hammered it home. I think the thesis behind the holder tech is now proving itself to be true. So I think anybody with a token that wants to be sustainable is kind of viewing their options they have and what the right formula is to making the token sustainable. And I think this is a piece of the puzzle. Not saying that it's all the way figured out yet, but I think this is a huge piece of the puzzle that solves actually rewarding holders, because cashback, in my eyes, didn't really reward holders. It more rewarded a trader, volume trader. So
yeah, for me, basically it's a subsidy to let bots operate cheaper. I don't understand the point of it.
Yeah, exactly. So this kind of like is the first thing to actually reward a holder of a token. And then, like, as you said, we spoke about this before, but everybody on the timeline is, oh, I miss bag working. Oh, I miss, holding the token. And, it was about the meme and it wasn't about, buying and selling in 3 seconds. And, so all these people are, wanting kind of the old ways back. And I think this kind of reinstills and helps the new trader benefit from actually holding his bag. And, maybe he doesn't hold his whole bag. Maybe if he buys 1%, he holds half of it in stake and trades with half. But like still at the end of the day, it's going to make the tokens more sustainable if you instill holding culture and reward holders. And with a coin with the proper volume, you're talking about a significant amount of rewards hitting the staking depending on what's allocated to the staking pool. So I think you'll see the more serious tokens moving to this option.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is, and I appreciate you said that being proving the thesis, because a lot of this was a thesis. And I'm really appreciative that Mark came in so hard and like built all this stuff. And for a little while, the thesis was just the thesis. We had our token, right, which was proving the thesis. But now we're having the thesis, double, triple, quadruple confirmed that it's working. This is what people want. And these communities are actually very happy and their holders are very happy. And we're gonna have, the more people come on, like it's just start spreading by word of mouth, and you're already seeing that happen. People are aware of what Tibane is, and and then the best part is all the other tools and things that Mark's building, and it's just gonna, it's hard to start something organic, but we're starting to get that first little snowball effect, right? And another part of that is that I'm really looking forward to is, as much as this is built for community rewards and all that stuff, it really does function as a launch aid as well. And we're still waiting for someone to understand that and really put it to use to launch their token for a token, the community that they want to build long term. And we have yet to see that happen, where someone goes up and sets the pool up, sets the stake bot up, feeds it some supply and lets it run while they're launching. Because imagine you had a token, you launch it, you feed the stake bot, 2 or 3%, let it run, it gets up to burn, it's buying and burning. And then you put even a 7-day lock on it. So people come in. So then you're getting decentralized supply control, those early buyers. You've got a big pool of Solana sitting there and rewards from that early launch is when most heavy volume comes in. And that's going to sustain people to get into, that are in the pool, to stay in. We've never seen that happen. That's never really been done yet. And so that's the other part of it for me is incredible as Tibane as is, and the thesis of it being a community aid is proven and a holder aid is proven. It also functions as a launch aid, and everyone wants that catalyst for their launch to go well. Well, if you have people getting in and they're staking their tokens up and you get to 10, 20, 30, 40% staked up with even a small lock of like 7 days and a significant pool of rewards sitting there waiting for those people, that's a new, we've never seen that yet. Everyone wants the way to solve launches and fix launches. No one's done that. No one, that's never been done yet. And I think if somebody with just the right amount of motion comes in and does that and has a launch, and you have a big pile of Solana sitting there and a bunch of, everyone wants supply control. I've heard from all the way up to the top, all the way to the bottom. Oh, you got to have supply control. People with big money and these big, outfits or whatever. You got to have supply control. You got to have supply control. Well, no one's ever built decentralized supply control until now with what Mark's put together, because you can open these pools on Pump or wherever, and you can pump pre-bond. So you can come out of a migration on Pump token with significant supply control locked up for however long you want it in a decentralized way. It's not like one person's holding a 70% bundle or whatever. You could have a 20, 30, 40% supply control on a token that's organic and natural coming out of the gate. And that's never happened before. And I keep waiting for someone to do it, and someone will do it. Do I sound crazy, George? Do I sound like I'm crazy?
No, honestly, it makes perfect sense. Like what you're saying is very feasible, especially it's literally exactly how you said it. Someone that wants a sustainable token out of the gate, and they have believers of this token right out of the gate, and they're long-term holders. Why not stake? Why not reap the benefits of the initial volume of the token? And it's literally decentralized supply control. You don't have one person in control of a 30% bundle. You have 100 holders that have 1% or 2%, and they're all staked. Right. So it's much different. You're not really you're not worried about some guy with 30% at 5K or whatever the case may be, that seems to be every single token now that's launched, and then you're getting drilled, 15K market cap, and posted someone's P&L. So we're building something much different here. And I think people, exactly how you said, people that want sustainability, people that are in it for the long term and not just here for 24 hours, are going to start utilizing these tools. And I think we'll further prove the statement of rewarding holders is the way to go, and the way to, sustain culture on chain. Like I said before, you don't have to, if you have 2 or 3%, you don't have to stake all of it. If you want to trade with 1% of your token to get your initials out and make profit, okay, cool. And then you have your other, 2% stake. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're reaping the benefits of being a holder, getting the rewards from the initial volume of the pool, and you're also trading the token. So, I think there's a way to make meme coins sustainable. Obviously, no one knows what that is yet, but I think this is a step in the right direction.
I think this is a step in the right direction for sure. And I think we've seen that with the Maddie was posting, he used an example of someone that had 10% of Wiener in their pool for just 3 days. And they pulled out, and this is a very reasonable market cap, very reasonable volume. They're taking out, 0.13, 0.15 Solana in rewards. That's in a couple days. That's very reasonable. You're holding, you're getting $10 back or whatever. Not financial advice, not promise rewards. This is just an example of one community giving their rewards out. Every token is different. Every pool is different, but $10 is more than zero, which is what you normally get for holding your bag, right? And then it adds up over time. And I think that's a lot of their community members were excited to see these rewards coming in. They like it. And I think you're right. People are going to see that. Obviously they're going to do what they're going to do, but I think there's a second stage to this where people understand that this is actually, it's both a community supportive utility and tool, but also there's a second stage that this is actually a launch aid. And the idea is we're going to try to incorporate as many of these launch pads as we can, so that it's not just specific to one launch pad. You can use this right now. You can do it on Jupiter. You can go open a launch pad. You can open a pool on Jupiter's Eco. You can open one on Pump. As we go along, we're going to incorporate as many of these launch pads as we can, so that it helps all, wherever you launch your token, you can come help. It's a launch aid. It's like a bonus. It's like power tools to your launch. and it's there. It takes a little bit of understanding to figure out how to use it, but someone's going to do it, and someone's going to happen, and that second stage is going to kick in, and it's going to be very. I'm waiting for that to happen, and I'm excited for it to happen, and it will happen. And once it does, then everybody's going to want it. That's just sort of how it goes. We've been drawing on for a little bit now, though. Mark, thoughts, or do you want to shift gears to something else now?
No, I've got a few things I will be talking today. I'm still waiting. I mean, I won't be able to do the big announce, or maybe we'll do it actually, because
okay, I like that one. Yeah, I know.
And might be as well a good time to bring everyone in. And plus, I've got the hackathon going on with I forgot the name.
Is it with the C?
Yes, I think so.
The C word, Coliseum. Is that the right one?
The one which. Sorry, I'm so bad with names.
It's okay. No. It's okay. I just don't want to say the wrong thing. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't know for sure that you had entered into that, and I saw the one you signed up for with the account, right? That you showed me.
Yes.
I believe that's Coliseum. I believe that's the Coliseum hackathon.
Coliseum, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Coliseum's big, and they've been doing a lot of funding on Solana. They're a great outfit on Solana, so that's cool. I hadn't followed up with you on that. I kind of just try to stay out of your way. I'm going to be honest with you, Mark. I kind of let you just kind of. Like I'll get feedback from the communities coming in. I'm like, hey, can we do this? But like, when the chef's cooking, you don't get in the chef's way. You let the man cook. That's cool. So yeah, please go ahead.
So yeah, I mean, I can bring that typically. I guess maybe in 10 minutes, something like that. I like to bring this about at half time.
Sure. So Kay's in the chat. Kay says, yo, what's up? Hey, what's up, Kay? Kay is the dev of Flash Screener. They just had a big update as well. Really great project. Go check out Flash Screener. If you feel so inclined, hop in the pool. I think they're offering one of the biggest rewards on platform. I think they're offering, 69% for Flash Screener over there. That's a big reward. That's very friendly. So I think Wiener is doing like a temporary 75% fees to pool or something like that. So check out what we're building here is long term, and you're gonna be eyeballing these pools on the platform back and forth. So, but yeah, definitely hello Kay. Everybody check out Flash Screener on X. They have a Flash Screener is it's a browser ad extension, and lets you trade tickers in live time right on X. It's very cool, very fast. Like there's no like delay. It's like right now. It lives up to its name. So we appreciate seeing Kay in here as usual. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. By the way, we've got a small update on the staking pool list that's coming.
Oh yeah.
It's not going to be a big difference at first. It's mostly going to make sure that we have the market cap values for every tokens.
Yeah, that would be nice, because I had a few people asking me about that, and I told them. And the thing that people need to understand is, first of all, this is all you doing all the work. So we appreciate you so much on that. Everything is constantly being refined and applied. There's so many things being built. Like I said to somebody who's like asking about this stuff, can we do that? Can we do that? It's like, yeah, we've talked about that, but there's no one building ecosystem support on Solana the way Mark is and the way Tibane Labs is. So it's all in the pipeline, and it's all being refined and constantly fixed up. But there's a big list of things that like Solana needs and like it doesn't have. So, but yes, that's one they asked me about, is like, hey, can we figure out a way to have the market cap show? And so that's huge. Everyone will have their market cap listed on there. It's part, and like I said, that goes into the different community exposure to these different tickers and different tokens and projects on the platform. So that's a big update, and that's much appreciated.
So that's only small things, but I mean, we talked about it before.
Yeah.
The main idea is that now I'm going to be storing all of this data from the chain to my system database. able to query it, sort by a market cap or whatever people want more easily.
Oh,
It
that'd
will
be great.
be more suitable if we have a lot of tokens in the future, like a lot of pools. It will avoid things getting slow.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, because like I said, I don't want to like, I'm talking to multiple projects still, and like I said, it's Solana, so everybody's it's the Solana is the most risk off, risk on ecosystem that exists. Everyone, and that's why I'm so appreciative, and I put up posts about this. And I'm so appreciative for all these tokens that have come on early, and I'm happy it's working out, and the thesis is working for them. Because it's on Solana, especially. I'm sure George can attest to this. Nobody wants to be first, right, George? Like nobody wants to be first out the gate, right?
For sure not, because that's the hang guy.
That's the nobody, because everyone's got their motion, right? They don't want to put their motion on. Oh, if I come out the gate and this thing doesn't look right, then I lose all my motion.
Yeah, people are afraid to do anything. They're afraid to post the CA. They're afraid to do all this. I don't care.
Yeah, no, that's part of it. So I'm definitely really appreciative of these early tokens that come on, and I'll remember all of these. And that goes people right now that are thinking about it. Just come on in. You're gonna have our appreciation forever for being early, because I especially, I'm sure Mark. I think Mark knows a little bit about being first and treading in scary waters and refusing to give up. I think a little bit. I think you've got the right dev to understand that. And we appreciate that, because it's hard to be the first guy out. The ramp comes down, you jump out. It's very hard to be the guy up front, the guy or girl up front, lady or gentleman, whoever you may be. And we appreciate that. We appreciate that a lot. And I'm glad these tokens are seeing success. I'm glad their holders are coming on. And I think we've got like over 130 holders on platform now through all the various different tokens, getting real close to 30 Solana and rewards. Like it's starting, like I said, the snowball is starting to snowball. So it's going well. And like it's so yeah, I appreciate everybody that's coming on the platform, and we're going to keep growing this thing up bigger and bigger and bigger. And part of it is exposure for all these tokens that come on. And we want to make a unique ecosystem for all these tokens to benefit from. And even it seems like a small thing, but having the market cap update on there is nice, because if you're someone that's into what we're building on Tibane, you'll be able to see a new ticker come on or a new thing, and you can say, oh, okay, that's a kind of that's an opportunity market cap right there. I can get in, get some volume, get some fees, things like that. Besides everything else, it's a whole new market. Everyone's always looking for an emerging market, and pool openings is an emerging market. I talked about that a little bit a few weeks ago. Very exciting. It's a very exciting new thing that's being built here, and I look forward to it. I really do. I look forward to more and more people understanding it and participating in it and benefiting from it. And like I said, I'm glad to be here and excited to keep building this thing out. Yeah, I kind of rambled there. Kind of lost where I was going, but go ahead, Mark.
No, I mean, I'm going to be pushing this for the pull list. It's going to be online probably at the end of the stream. But that means also one thing, and I think that's an idea you've had for a service we can offer pools that will bring us a more deposits to the chief pussy staking pool.
Right. Is that thing we talked about?
Yes, if you want to talk about it.
The enhanced pool info and enhanced pool pages?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Is that going live now or soon?
That will be going live soon. Having the system in the database in our system is the first step to it.
Okay. So this is big. Me and Mark have been talking about this for a while, and I think this is huge. And I think once all these communities get their hands on it, they're going to really like it. So what we're going to be doing is rolling out what we are calling enhanced pool pages. And basically what that's going to be is the ability for tokens to add in both their social info, information about their token, information about their communities, and it's going to start simple at first. Think this is kind of like a Dex listing, sort of like a maybe I don't want to say the name of the one you go to look up tokens, but you're going to be able to go into Tibane.net/staking, look at the pools list, and you're going to see a token that you really think is interesting. And now you're going to see their market cap that's up there. You're going to be able to see all the info about it. And then you're also going to be able to find your social links. So the pool owners going to be able to put their social links, information, a banner, things like that. And it's going to be very simple at first. But over time, there's going to be more things added into it. And we're figuring out exactly how that's going to work as far as pricing and stuff goes on. But all these early tokens right now, we're going to take care of you and get you guys set up on the basic tier to begin with, so you can start adding your social links and all that stuff like that in there. But yeah, basically, the way this is planned to go and evolve over time is we're trying to create a comprehensive siloed experience for the type of not only the type of project that wants to have reward holders and do all this stuff, but also the type of holder and investor, so that once you're on Tibane, your holders won't need to leave Tibane to discover new opportunities and discover new projects they might be interested in. We're going to facilitate it for these token and dev communities to add information about their tokens, and then later maybe more social enhancements and things like that as well, which is extremely timely considering X is just going around just clubbing everybody left and right. So this is it's going to start small, and like Mark said, he's just now setting the frameworks for it, which I'm super excited about. I didn't know we were close on that, but you'll see this evolve over time. And the idea is it's going to facilitate not only community communication and information to not only information about your token, but communication to your holders over time, if that makes sense. And and once they're in the Tibane app, in whatever form that is, whether it's on Tibane.net or on a DApp, on a Seeker, they're not going to need to leave. They're not going to need to it's going to be a comprehensive experience. That's what we're building towards. And your users are going to have something completely unique, and it's going to wait for you to look around and see all these different tokens that value their holders, want to reward their holders, want to build something unique and long term, and you don't need to go anywhere else to find it. So it's really, really, really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to this going live. So I think that covers the basic of it. Early on, it's going to be very simple, Mark. Add your socials, add some info and things like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of the main reasons I've been looking at this today and pushing this more is that we've been using so many API calls with Helios. As more people are using the website, it's starting to not be.
You're starting to see significant usage, is what you're saying.
Yes, which is good news.
No, that's like I said, the snowball is starting to snowball, right? And like that makes me feel so good that this is happening, because it's one thing to be right, and it's one thing, me and George are in a chat talking about stuff, and it's one thing to know you're right. It's another thing to get the data back and it says you're right. Does that make sense, Mark?
In this case, this took a bit of time to get everything, like a lot of people coming in and so on. And I like to build things, but I like to keep, for example, like creating a whole system where we store everything on the database. This is a complex work. So it's a thing I typically don't do until it's needed. We've reached the point where it's needed.
Yeah, and I'm happy. Congratulations, friend. I think I don't usually take victory laps, and it's still early. It's still real early, but I'm happy to see that people are using this. And I think, and I'm not saying we're challenging the big boys, but I'm just saying you're going to be able to send people a link to your pool, and it's going to have all of your token info and your banner on there and stuff like that. And they're not necessarily going to need, you might be able to save $300 if you're catching my drift. If anybody can, you catch my drift, George?
We're killing Deck Screener.
You're supposed to keep it subtle, bro. All right, he broke it. Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to offer you a free pool to shareholder rewards. And then for all these tokens we've got now, we're going to set you up for free, but there will be a very affordable option for later down the road for people that come in after we leave beta. That will be, it won't be $300. Let's put it that way. We're still figuring it out. But yeah, it's going to be significant. It's going to be a very cost-effective way for you to tell people not only, hey, I've got a pool and I want to share rewards with you for you to come in. So here's a button, pick up some of my token. Here's a button, stake my token. Here's info about my token. Here's my website, my social banner. Here's some other stuff, maybe memes and lore down the road, things like that. And then they don't need to go anywhere else, right? You don't need to go to, don't need to do that. It's so George, maybe that's the plan. Might be. Well, we'll start small. Right now, we're just trying to offer a service to some builders so they can communicate about their project. But who knows? Down the road, maybe that's the goal.
Yeah, and as we're starting small, by the way, I'm bringing a new feature to the app that will be published during the week coming. That is actually a full-fledged Solana wallet.
Yeah, so we didn't tweet. So now, okay, so this is so
yeah, I'm just using your small reference to bring a small extra.
Right, yeah, just the small extra that now Tibane. So this the small announcement that Tibane Labs is now entering as a competing Solana wallet is what you're saying into the ecosystem.
Yeah. So you talked about keeping people inside the app and inside the ecosystem, and that's part of it.
Yeah, I think I'm so excited to be part of this, Mark, and working with you, and I appreciate you, and it's very rewarding to all the stuff we've talked about. But I think the data is starting to back it up that there's a whole different type of trader on Solana, and not just in Solana. There's like the whole thesis, the community-minded memes at its core, like that have been around before the trenches. There are people that they just want to belong to something. They want to be part of something they believe in, whether it's a meme or whether it's utility token like Deep Nets or whatever it is. And they want to have their bag. It'd be nice if they could get a little something on top of it for that. And they want to belong to a club and talk about things they're passionate in. And if we can take all those people, and there's millions of them in crypto, and we can put them inside the Tibane app and they don't ever have to leave, I think that's an extremely bullish prospectus. Am I crazy? Am I crazy, Mark?
No, that also brings something else too, is that now that Tibane app is not just a staking pool, but an actual wallet application with some dApps involved. We are eligible to be published on iOS and Google Play stores.
Yeah, so that takes us now that you're not depending on an outside wallet, that you can go publish on iOS and Google Play, and then you're not the Seeker dApp store is a huge ecosystem. We're super glad to be on there, and that's great. But iOS and Google Play is another. There's no you're comprehensive across the mobile landscape at that point, and because a lot of people, not everybody's got a Seeker, and that's fine. We've got the enhanced, the Seeker Vault interaction for the people that have those phones, but everybody's got a phone. Like everybody's got a phone, and they can put the Tibane app on it.
The comment right now I've put on screen.
Maxim realizes, Mark, any timeline for iOS and Android apps? A lot of people don't have Seekers that want the app. Thanks. Yes, very good. Although I do know Jack for a fact does have a Seeker, but he is correct. I know he has a Seeker because I told him about the deal when they were half price. I'm still waiting for my referral from Totally. I don't know where it's at. I keep waiting for my code, but it never comes in the mail. Because I got one. Mark got one too. I am but a humble salami salesman for the phone. But he's right. More people don't than do have a Seeker. So as much as we really do, go ahead.
Bring a little something about the wallet. Because it's not the same kind of wallet you're used to. It's not like Phantom. Where you set up a wallet, you have to write down a bunch of words on paper and so on. Here it's a system where you install the wallet, you put a mail address or a phone number, you get a message, and you're set up, which means that it's easier to access for people that are not used to crypto. And also, it's much more safe than writing a bunch of words on paper because,
Yeah.
quite frankly,
Oh,
bunch of words on paper is not the best option.
And I can tell you anecdotally from my own experience, it even nobody understands the phrase seed phrase. They don't get it. They don't understand how important it is. So if you're actually trying to target retail, that's what everyone always talks about, is targeting retail and getting someone that just wants to come in, find a funny meme, invest in it. Maybe I can get $5 or $10 every couple of days back for holding this. Not financial advice, no promise returns, etc. But having the app set up that I can come in, put their email in or whatever, and sign up and just get started, huge.
Plus a few things. The wallet app will, of course, have a swap button that will send fees back to the staking pool, half of it.
Yeah, so people. I don't know if people heard that, and people heard that. So now Tibane is entering the Solana sphere as a standalone wallet, and half of all the tips and fees generated by that wallet will deposit to the Chief Pussy staking pool for rewards. Is that right?
Yes, the wallet also have a burning feature directly in the wallet. It will be able to tell you actually, do you want to make some space, get some extra SOL, and you can just use the functionality from the wallet.
Awesome. That's really great. Like I said, you've built so many great tools. You've built so many great tools that here. And so we started off with all the utilities, and like you said, you want to see people using them. Now you're coming in, making the comprehensive wallet experience, you built the town. Now you're building the fortification, the silo around it. And now you can incorporate all these things you built into the wallet experience for Tibane Labs. So as far as I know, there is no competing wallet on Solana that's offering 50% cut of all the fees back. As a matter of fact, George, I don't know of any wallet that's offering any percent cut of their fees generated. Do you?
No. And not to mention, like, anything paid for of, like Mark said this previous, so if you go to BP, .net or Devil's Fruit or whatever, and you choose to pay with Chief Pussy, he's not selling any of it. He's just going to either stake or burn. So all that supply that's being bought is not being put back into the market.
Yep. And then there's also the stake bot. So when these tokens launched stake bot below 100K, it's a very small fee it requires below 100K actually to just do the processes for the stake bot. But over 100K, 5% of the Solana it takes in from its operating goes into that pool as well. And then over 500K for these tokens that come in, 10% of what it brings in from Solana fees goes into that as well. So I appreciate Mark in that he's been very he's seen we talked about the vision of just of a river from many tributaries. There's really no other project on Solana that is offering as much back to people that are becoming involved with it. There's nothing even close, nothing even remotely close. Go ahead, Mark.
And let me add the last part.
But wait, there's more.
Yes, there's more. Cloud wallet.
Oh wow. Okay, this is very buzzworthy right now, by the way.
Yeah. Which is basically a wallet for AI agents. Using the same technology I use for the wallet, which is called MPC, where you have multiple parties holding the same key by just holding different part of the private key. The idea is to secure the way AI agents spend money. AI agents have been losing money a lot. I mean, there's quite a few famous stories. You can very easily convince an AI to send to send you all its money.
There was a very famous case of that not too long ago, just maybe 2-3 weeks ago, where someone asked for like $40 or whatever, and they said that the AI agent sent it 4.5% of the supply.
Yeah. And there's a lot more agents coming on the market. Like more and more.
I will say, and I didn't know anything about this, but this is huge. Agentic wallets, agentic trading is a huge push from virtually every area, even especially on Solana. Pump Fund did this with their agentic buybacks. Everyone is talking about agents coming on, agents being self-funding, self-buying, self-governing, all that other stuff. So this is huge and timely. This is really good.
Yeah. Maybe one day it will be okay for agents to hold their keys, but today is not the day.
That's probably, like I said, there's like I can confirm there's been significant issues with that in very recent history with some quite big projects that have come down out of come along the timeline.
Yeah. So what I'm building is a system where you have one key which is split in three. The AI agent holds one third of the key. You hold one third in your Tibane wallet, and we have an automated system that will also hold one third of the key.
I see.
So the way it works, you say you have the agent, the policy evaluator, and the owner. When the agents want to spend money, it has to make a request, and there's a few rules that will prevent it from making something bad. So we have first a threat system. So we detect if it's a known attack, a known bad address, a known bad DApp, this kind of things. We also detect new coins, quite a few things. So if the agent try to send, try to spend money to buy fake USDC or something like that, we'll be able to stop it automatically. Let me find the right tab. Actually, I don't have. I thought I had a tab for this. Never mind. So yeah, you have the hard rules, threat intel, AI evaluation, and owner. So hard rules is blocking everything that's fraud. Threat intel is blocking anything that looks suspicious. And we can also have rules based on the amount being spent, when you, as the owner, can decide to let the AI spend freely more or less money. But if you give, for example, the AI a free stipend of $1 and it tries to spend $10,000, it will be stopped.
That's what I was gonna ask you. So you've got you could say, okay, you're allowed to make transactions.
And the AI can talk with this analysis system.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna say, it's like you said, you have it set up so you can set up a spending. You could say,
and the owner may decide for.
Sorry, Mark. I think I'm getting some feedback or something. Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think you could a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
But yeah, basically, the agent can make request. Yes, I can hear you.
Hello? Sorry, I think I'm lagging. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah. So basically, you can set it up so that you can set up a spending limit, so it can be 50 or 100 or however many dollars, that it won't trigger the approval. Is what you're saying?
Yes, it will still check if it's kind of a fraud or known bad actor,
right,
where the funds are going. But for a lot of cases, you can fully automate the process. The other thing is, because it's a 2 of 3 key, it means that whatever happens, your keys are never lost. Like if the agent accidentally deletes its own key, you still have your key, your part of the key, and the policy server has a part of the key, so it's enough to restore the key. If you lose your part of the key, the agent plus the policy system can reshare and give you back your key. And if something happened to us, we get hacked or the server go out of business or whatever, you can still restore the key between you and the agent.
That's
so
really
there's
cool.
No way you would lose a key. That's one of the cool stuff with TSS.
No, that's really cool. Because everyone wants like custodial wallets, but like boating accidents happen with custodial, non-custodial wallets, right? Like when you're responsible for your own keys, sometimes mysterious boating accidents happen. But this way, you've got actually a bit of a safety net built in as well, so you can restore access.
Yes,
which is great.
As long as you recover whatever is lost quickly, there's probably no risk you would lose everything. And this would support way more than just payments online. You can have the agent create its own apps, make online payments, do all sorts of things.
This is really cool, Mark. I didn't mean to interrupt your flow with my microphone issue. I apologize for that.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. And the idea would be to, I mean, it would be preparing a live demo, but basically you create the agent, you give the agent some cash to start with, then decide to pay a very small amount of money. It's within the stipend for X4 to payment. It is automatically approved. The agent swaps USDC for Sol on Jupiter. The system will verify the slippage to make sure there's nothing weird happening and will approve it automatically if everything looking good. The agents try to buy a Frenchly minted token, like for example, token you just created. The AI system will ask the agent for more information. Why do you do that? And based on the agent response, it can be automatically approved. So if the presentation says, yes, it's a token I've just minted or something like that, then the AI can verify the claim and approve the transaction. So there's actually, the AI written here is the policy system. Agent tries to buy a honeypot token. It's automatically denied. The agent tries to send more than its allowed amount. Then a notification is sent to the owner. The owner approves the transaction, it gets sent. And the owner can at any time choose to lock the agent. That will prevent any further automatic approval of spending from the agent.
I got to be honest, Mark. I'm blown away now because right now this is pretty. What you're building here is basically the best of both worlds. So you can have your AI agent running around doing all these things for you autonomously in the background with a little bit of an AI overseer on top of it with a spending limit. But the minute it does something that goes outside the rails, you get a notification and you can either approve it or deny it. Or if it really starts going off the rails, you can just lock it all up manually. So it's essentially, you've got it in your phone. You've essentially got your own person sitting at a digital terminal doing whatever it is you want it to do. And the minute something is out of line that gets past your whatever guardrails you set up, you can just lock it down. Is that
exactly?
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. That's
and
crazy.
That's based on what I've seen, like people having trouble with AI, losing money and so on. I thought, why don't people do that? And I found that nobody is doing it. So I thought for the hackathon, that would be a nice project.
No, that's an incredible project, and I see you're onto something right here. This is good. This is good, Mark. You're good. I like this. This is nice. You like this, George? George is busy. It's good. I'm telling. Like I took the walkthrough you ran through there is really good, but the live demo walkthrough. So you've got the best of both worlds. You have the AI agent doing these things set within guardrails with an overview AI on top of it with your limitations and everything, asking it, hey, give me a reason for why this is happening. And it's all happening without you touching it. But the minute something goes off the rails outside of your guardrails, you can shut it down with your phone or approve it. If you say, okay, yeah, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt here. This doesn't look that crazy. It's the best of both worlds, I think, what you put here together.
Yes, that's the goal. And that's one thing that's cool with TSS is you can build things that were not possible before.
And this is for Solana, live on Solana. It's going to be on Solana, right?
Yes, it will be on Solana. It will actually be compatible also with Ethereum, Bitcoin, and so on.
This is what you're entering for the Claude wallet is what you're entering for the Coliseum Hackathon? Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly. And you've got the competitive landscape, a small analysis of other solutions that exist.
This is good. This is not Mark. This is nice. I like the color. I like the color scheme, by the way, too. I like that.
Thanks. And of course, most of the elements this use I already have because I've been building stuff over the years. This is going to be reusing a lot of the elements I got on hand. That includes the lib wallet, which will power the Tibane wallet, which is already a TSS compatible wallet system, which depends on the TSS lib. And I mean, I already got a whole ecosystem that makes this fairly easy for me to build.
This is good. I think this is going to be a good entry.
And I've got the post-quantum roadmap ready. There is work being done to allow threshold MLDSA, which is the algorithm that Solana is going to be using for post-quantum. So this will be compatible with future post-quantum Solana.
Which on Timeline, you were one of the people that are actually taking the quantum issue seriously. So it's actually pretty huge. You're already planning to and to make that jump to the next upgrade requirement for Solana as well.
Yep. So that's basically point we are right now. We are at the very beginning. Hackathon MVP. This is going to go quick.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, I got cloudwallet.net. I haven't got put a website there yet, but that will be coming online in the coming days.
That's a good domain.
So here we are.
That's good tech, Mark. I gotta admit, that's good stuff, man. Nice small announcement just to throw in there, by the way. No big deal.
Yeah, a lot of things I've been working on, and I wanted actually to get the wallet ready earlier, but I've had a lot of things to deal with, so this has been delayed a little bit. But we are getting there.
Yeah, we're there, and like I said, it's a big announcement. So Tibane app's going to be iOS and Android market, Google Play Store as well, in addition to the Seeker. So it's going to be a comprehensive standalone wallet competing on the Solana blockchain against all the other fantastic wallets that are out there, with some unique abilities as well. So and unique points to it.
Yep.
I'm excited.
So, I think I've got actually something that's quite nice in this project, and there's definitely a need for it.
I think once if you put a post out on your timeline about what you're building with Cloud Wallet, that it's going to be people need it, first of all, because like I said, a bunch of people have had issues where they've that the AI is setting away all their supply, things like that. Like I said, it really is the best of both worlds. You can have your virtual agent doing things you want and not let it do things you don't want it to do. So I think people are going to
like the peace of mind of knowing the agent is not going to send all your money to some random guy.
That's literally what he's like, okay, can I get $40? Like, sure, here's $40,000. just a couple decimals off, no big deal.
I mean, let's be real on that. AI agents are not good with math. It's a language thing. It can do nice phrases and stuff, but anything that's involving numbers has been challenging for AIs. Yeah,
and then there's also the reality that LLMs have sometimes they hallucinate. People have talked about that.
Yeah.
You don't want your AI, which has it's got a 99% spot on accuracy, has a 1% hallucinate, and now your agent's wallet's empty. Oopsie.
Yeah, and AI is also try to be accommodating. So if you let your AI interact with people will be able to tell the AI send me money or do all sorts of things, and the AI will try to help.
You're right. They're built to acquiesce to their interactions with the users or the people they meet. So and people know that, and they try to confuse it and get to do things that it shouldn't.
Exactly.
So no, that's huge. Cloud Wallet's great. I look forward to seeing that goes live. I think that's a great entry for Coliseum. I think it should be very popular.
So yeah, that will be part of the Chief Pussy ecosystem.
Oh, that's part of the ecosystem as well?
Yes, of course. Awesome. I haven't defined exactly how we're going to be charging for the service. I'd like for the service itself to be free, but maybe we can offer like swapping and different things with simple APIs that the AI will be able to use, and that will bring some fees in.
Yeah, maybe some upgrade services, something like that. I like the idea of, and I appreciate that you're on the same wavelength. That basic services are as free or as cheap as possible, so people can use them. And I think that's great advertising. And I think we've seen that with the other tokens that have come onto the platform. But some premium services don't hurt either.
Yep. And that will be bringing more Solana to the staking pool.
It's huge. Love to hear it. I'm sure holders are excited for that. So not small announcements. You got a new AI wallet solution, a Claude wallet by Mark, which is going to be part of Tibane Labs and Chief Pussy ecosystem. You got now that Tibane is going to be a standalone wallet on iOS and Play Store and on the Secret app. So you're going to be able to just stay within the ecosystem there. You don't have to go out to find out about things. You got the enhanced pool pages, which is going live soon. So these pool owners and controllers will be able to add info, add their socials, add extra info about their tokens to their pages, so people can look through the pool screener, find out about tokens, all this other stuff. The market caps are going to be updated, so they're live all the time. And so huge updates, just huge updates. This is lots of stuff coming through, and pretty exciting stuff. Not small at all. I look forward to your post on Claude Wallet on the timeline. I think people are going to have a very positive reaction to it. Tino says hi. Hi, Tino. Hello. I'll give you guys an opportunity for Tibane Labs, Best Tech in Solana. I actually agree with that. Like I said, there's a lot of things you're talking about, how you said about with Claude Wallet. It's like, why isn't somebody doing this? Like, Solana has all of the attention, all the volume, but it's just missing a lot of core things that are really needed. And I believe what you're building and what Tibane Labs is becoming quality of life for the trenches. And that was kind of the core mission all the way from the beginning. And we're starting to see good usage to reflect that, and people coming on and going, hey, there's great tech here to use. So we appreciate that. Best tech on Solana I agree with that. I think it's true. Did we cover pretty much everything, Mark, or do you have something else?
Yes, we do have one last thing.
Do we? We got another thing even on top of that? What's up?
No, I mean, that's not like something new or anything.
Oh yeah, it's the meme of the week. So you guys know, I mean, we got the meme of the week. Every week we give away 100,000 Chief Pussy tokens to the meme of the week. And you guys got to go to meme. I think it's memes.tibane.net. Is it or memes?
Without S.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah,
Here it is.
Here we go. Yeah, meme.tibane.net. You guys got to get these entries in before we go live. I will say, I think that's Seba again. He made a very nice overview of the staking pools update, and I thought that was really nice. I like that one a lot. That was nice.
I agree. That's the winner. That kid kills it.
And he makes some. I know already that Seba, and I know he won once before, but this guy makes good memes. That's a nice infographic page too. Like that's nice. What do you think, Mark?
He highlights all the key factors.
I've retweeted this one actually.
Yeah, he does good work. I retweeted that one as well. I think I put it on the main account. That's somebody scoop Seba up and give him a job, because that looks nice.
I think for this week it's the only entry we've got that's new.
It is technically the only entry this week as well. You guys got to go put your memes on the site. You just got to log in. I mean, come on, it's not hard. But I like that one. George likes that one. I think that's the winner this week, Mark.
Yes. So I'm going to do the usual staking on behalf. Here I got the address.
So the winner is for next week to do the Chief of the Week. Make sure you put your memes on the website, because Mark's going to stake 100,000 tokens on behalf of this individual to their stake it for them on Tibane.net. So congratulations. That is that's a nice infographic though. That's real nice. I like it a lot.
And
Thank you, Tino. Tino says, congrats, guys. Keep up the hard work. It will pay off soon. Best project I've seen in a while. Tibane will save the trenches. That's the mission. It's hard. It's hard to save the trenches, especially since the trenches they got to be shown everything. But like I said, the metrics on the site is usage is up. Everything is up. We've got, like I said, 130 stakers on the website across various tokens. Talking to more projects to bring them in as well. It's the thesis is thesising. It's being proven multiple times over by all these different token communities coming in. We're expanding it to add in new users with the standalone wallet feature and all these other things. So, and the metrics are up all the way across the board. People are using the website. They're going to Tibane.net. So it's only going to keep increasing. We appreciate all you guys talking about it and sharing it and making memes, and the community for doing all that stuff. Word of mouth is huge at this level, and really appreciate Wiener and Deep Nets and Balls and Flash Greener and Bubble Tea Cat and everybody that's using the platform, just talking about it all the time. Word of mouth is just one of the greatest ways of advertising, and we appreciate everyone that's making memes, making posts, and talking about it, especially considering X is going around and just banning everybody left and right. So I appreciate it more than usual even right now.
And by the way, everything has been sent.
Awesome. Thank you, Mark. Congratulations. I'll put that post on main in a little bit. The Chief of the Week. I believe it's Seba. We appreciate the work. Very nice infographic. Very clean. Communicates it the update on the staking pools extremely well. And so thank you and congratulations. Thank you, Mark.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
By the way, I've got the video George posted.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can run it.
April 9. Because I like this one actually quite a lot. I mean, it's very dynamic.
Yeah, it's very degen. I mean, that's all. Tibane is very serious tech. Don't get me wrong, but we understand the trenches are degen. We understand that is a core part of the audience, and I'm actually trying to. I'm talking to some more degen tokens, and I want to bring them in too because that is part of the core and the ethos. So please go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, it's preparing actually right now. I think it will be ready soon. But I'm wondering, actually, it's ready already. Ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, excellent work. Was that who I thought put that together, George?
Yeah, Drazen made that video.
Yeah, he's an excellent meme video creator. I was laughing at the one with the Dr. Mark with the diagnosis pussy line. That gets me every time, man.
I think I will use that as an intro video next time for the stream.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, we should. We may as well. I mean, it's a great video. Draz does great work, and it's a good video. Maybe we could definitely just lead off with that and get people hyped up.
By the way, Johnny, here's the original file that may be better quality than the God I got from X.
Yeah, probably. I think X compresses them down pretty bad.
But yeah, I think we did. We saw everything we wanted to see today.
I think so. I mean, these are big updates, and this is stuff I'm excited for. I'm really excited for people to get their hands on the enhanced pool pages and start using that. Like I said, George said that we're trying to kill deck screener, but that's I'm not saying that. George said that, but that is part of the mission, is to give people a more affordable way to not only because they can come in and make a pool for free to share, their rewards with holders. But now you got a way that you can send them a page to learn about your token, and it's not going to be $300. Let's put it that way. So anything else you want to add today, George?
No, I think that kind of covers it. I think you guys nailed it home.
George, appreciate you being here. Anything else from you today, Mark?
No, I think I've touched quite a few things already.
Yeah, I think you laid out enough. We got a wallet, we got enhanced pool pages, you got Claude Wallet coming out. It's lots of big stuff, and I think this has been a good update. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Friday, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you guys back here next week for the next Tibane update.
See you
later, George. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Later.
Thank you to everyone for watching.